Today we're going to talk about multiplying and dividing integers. Because multiplying and dividing integers is so much easier than adding or subtracting, we really can learn this in a very short amount of time. When you multiply or divide integers, the number part of the answer is just like regular multiplying or dividing. For the sign part, we're going to use this beautiful little creation called, I like to call X diva. X is for multiplying. You know, like the symbol for multiplying. And div, for the diva, is for dividing. So the X diva, you can see that it looks like a person who is singing with their eyes closed, like a diva might. If you're multiplying two negative numbers, what you do for this X diva is you circle the two negatives, and then what you're left with is positive, so the answer will have a positive sign because that's what's left over. If you're multiplying a negative times a positive, you multiply the sign of the signs that are in the problem, and the answer's sign, again, is the one that's uncircled. So that answer would be negative. If you're multiplying a positive times a negative, again, you circle what you're in the problem, and what you're left with is the sign of the answer. So we're going to look at the hint down here is to ask what kind of signs there are first, and then you can do your X diva to figure it out. Like in this problem, -4 times -6. Again, if I have my X diva, which I would like to see that as part of your work, I've got two negatives multiplied together, so my answer is going to be positive. I'm going to go ahead and put that down. And then you just multiply 4 times 6 and get 24, just like regular multiplication. And so your answer here is positive 24. In this case, again, my X diva always looks like a singer with her eyes closed because she's the diva. It's a positive times a negative. So I'm left with a negative uncircled, so that's going to be the sign of my answer. 5 times -3 is -15. It works the same for division. If I have two negatives being divided, my answer is going to be positive, and I just look at the numbers. 15 divided by 3 is 5, so it'll be a positive 5. That's really it, and I hope that that makes sense. Please come ask me if it doesn't.